On our first video, we looked at balance, really with a view to introducing this idea of daily habits that you can practice and you can use to really help improve and maintain your mind-body connection, the skills that we need for squash, balance being such a key part of that. And having these kind of habits and routines that, while we're not able to move around as much as we would like to and get on the squash courts, that we can really make sure we keep this kind of mental, physical, healthy state. So the things I want to show you now are a bit more complex, a little bit more challenging, physically a bit more demanding as well, but a great kind of follow-on from the balance exercise where, we've just got this initial connection of the mind and body, a feeling through the feet, and this understanding of posture. So this one now I'm going to show you in two stages. The first one, just do some patterns with my feet and my hands, and then I'm going to follow that with introducing some tennis balls into it as well. So these patterns here that I'm going to work on, they're really, really good for squash. They're really effective way of developing lightness and freedom in the feet, but also understanding really clearly actually what happens to your body and your movement when you start to do something more complex. And that's really what I'm going to sort of try and discuss as I'm doing this as I go along here. So first one we've got is this pattern with our feet. It's a 1, 2, 3 pattern. And you can kind of hear the rhythm on the floor here, that it's a kind of a little tap, 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 tap. So I'm aiming to keep this smooth, but fairly fast, without using too much energy where possible. My feet relaxed, my calves relaxed. And just getting this nice rhythm from left to right, keeping my body tall and relaxed over my feet. And the next one I'm going to do is start to bring in some rhythm with my arms. So in a great squash player, you'll notice there is a rhythm between arms and feet. And this is a great way to start developing that in a confined space. So now we've got arms and feet working together, relaxed, tall. As you can see from my hands, particularly on my shoulders, there's no tension in my arms. This is very tempting to do with this one here, but we keep it smooth. Okay, so that's the first phase. Is a really good way to develop your agility, but also get an understanding of, as you start to do something more complex, coordinating 4 body parts, what happens down here? How does it feel? Does it get a bit more tense? Are you working harder than you could be? Is it starting to fatigue in certain areas? Can you let that go a bit better? But also, what happens here? So, I've done this quite a few times, so it doesn't cost me too much mentally, but you will find if you've done this for the first time or you've done it very often, you can find yourself having to think quite a lot while you're doing that, possibly costing you too much here, okay? So we want to see if we can develop this to a point where you don't have to think so much. And as you get better at it, you can introduce tennis balls, where it will definitely start to demand more up here because it becomes more complex, okay? So when I'm doing this now, I probably won't talk quite so much because I'm getting so tired, but I'm going to see how efficiently I can sustain this and how fast I can go without stressing too much here, trying too hard here, and almost focusing too much. I'm going to try and really stay relaxed, and not force it, okay? So let's try with the tennis balls as well. Same rhythm through my arms and my feet here. The difference level here is that I've just got this added difficulty of catching left and right each time. Tip the tempo up. It's more difficult. Trying to balance between not thinking too much. Whoa, okay. There's my threshold. So obviously this takes time to build up. One thing you can do with this exercise is spend quite a bit of time developing the feet on their own, quite a bit of time developing the hands without the tennis balls, and just bring in one. It's a great way to start, but you can see there's still a coordination here when my right foot taps, my right hand throws. Then I can switch that. So let's get that this time. Okay, and then you can bring the two together. First you go, the faster it will go. Further back, before the rhythm changes. Both is good. Okay, so Hopefully some really useful, different, maybe challenging routines that you can do in a small space anywhere. Providing you're not driving your neighbours crazy with balls banged against the wall, but I think everyone's going to be tolerating that at the moment. So really think about, I said those things at the beginning of efficiency, relaxation, and just noticing this relationship between what's going on here and what's going on down here. If this tries too hard and you panic too much and you get too frustrated, this will tense up, it doesn't work very well. Alternatively, if you can kind of keep this calm mental state, keep the breathing working, keep connecting with actually what it feels like down here, rather than thinking too much about it, you'll get better at it and it'll be a more effective process. Okay, good luck.